Hello, and welcome to EA 101, Just GIS for Spring 2026. My name is Janine Finn. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm very excited to be teaching this class this semester. My primary role here at Claremont is as a librarian at the Claremont College's library. I'm the head of data and digital scholarship services over at the library, and I've been there for about 8 years now. I came to Claremont as a postdoc in 2017 after completing my PhD in information science at the University of Texas at Austin. I have always been interested in how information gets shared across sort of people and boundaries and work. That's why I became a librarian in the first place. I'm a scholar mostly of what they call science and technology studies, understanding how science and scientific inquiry is practiced and taught, and how sort of that knowledge and that science work moves out into the world and shapes what we know and our choices about health or public policy or our laws or our futures is an interesting and sometimes really frustrating thing to study. When I was in grad school, I read Thomas Kuhn's The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, as you do, and it blew my mind, and it still does. Um, as far as GIS, I'm still relatively new at GIS. I've been working with GIS tools and supporting researchers since about 2018, so a few years here at Claremont doing GIS. I got the opportunity to teach this class at Pomona College last year in the environmental analysis department, and it was a blast. My background is not technical. I started off with a bachelor's in Spanish from the University of Illinois and started working in libraries in the late 1990s after getting my master's in library science. And this was around the time the internet and digital technology generally began to seriously change all kinds of library and information work. That perspective of someone who like didn't start out with a big technical interest but got into it because of the kinds of social work and social science work I cared about really shapes my teaching philosophy, which is to say there's room for all of us in this space with very technical skills, very technical interests across a range of disciplines. We can all do GIS work as part of environmental analysis. When I'm not working, I do clay stuff. I've been a potter for about 20 years, and I hang out with my two college student kids and my cat and my dog. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you this semester.